The man accidentally picked up a mask. The mask looked a bit strange. He stared at it closely. Suddenly, a flash of light appeared. It seemed to possess some kind of magical power. It drew him to put it on his face.
What are you doing down there?
The man snapped back to reality when he heard a voice.
I'm just looking for my mask. I got it.
Then Carrie dragged his exhausted body back home. The landlady heard the noise. She rushed out immediately.
Do you have any idea what time it is?
Actually, no.
She saw the carpet soaked by Carrie. The landlady began to yell at him. Carrie was too scared to speak. He could only wait for her to go back to her room. Then he quietly muttered back to the air.
Aren't you due back at the laboratory to get your bolts tightened? I should have said that.
To ease his frustration, Carrie picked up a CD and started playing his favorite cartoon. Watching the familiar scenes, his mood clearly improved. At this moment, Carrie's dog suddenly jumped onto the table, whining at the mask on the table. That's when Carrie remembered the mask. He walked up to the mirror.
You're right.
A green light flashed. Carrie uncontrollably put the mask on his face. The mask instantly enveloped his head. Carrie spun around in place, as if trying to adjust to his transformation. After spinning countless times, a green-headed monster was finally born.
Spoken! It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta!
Transformed, Carrie became like a destruction king. He looked at the reminder sign on the doorknob. Suddenly, he pulled out a hammer from his pocket. He swung the hammer and struck the wall, creating a deafening noise. The noise startled the landlady, who was applying a face mask. She looked at the strange-looking man in front of her. She turned and grabbed a shotgun from inside the house. She started shooting at Carrie. He hopped and skipped, dodging the bullets. Finally, he escaped through the window. Carrie ran out onto the street. He had barely walked a few steps when he encountered a group of thugs. He walked up to them confidently. He pinched one of their noses and began performing a magic trick. The thugs angrily chased after him. As they ran through an alley, they saw Carrie performing tricks. With just a few moves, he created a small animal, making the thugs feel like they were in a circus. At that moment, Carrie pulled out a black balloon and twisted it a few times. The balloon magically turned into a machine gun.
A Tommy gun!
The thugs were scared and scattered, but Carrie woke up from the dream. He immediately ran to the mirror and touched his face. Then he looked at the mask on the table. Carrie murmured to himself,
It was a dream.